What up? What up? What up? So, to start this off, two things. I'm going to do a collection video, and I know there's been a ton of those, but if you watch any of them, this is the one to watch. I didn't get like $30,000 in return. I mean, it was a $30 purchase, but you'll see if you just hang around and watch. It's going to be a long video, but that's okay because this is the second to the last video I will be doing. By the time you see this video, I will have released all the other collection videos. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to. I understand. I've released a lot of them. And the reason I did that is I decided that I'm going to retire from doing videos. This isn't something I just thought of an hour ago. I kind of wanted to do it for about a month now. I just wanted to get all my videos that I had already shot in the can, is what they call it in Hollywood. Get rid of those, and I'm going to do this video, show you the collection. Really awesome. Just a ton of baseball, not very much football, but the basketball was more than I could have hoped for. Like, dollar-wise, it's not going to blow your mind or anything, but it's still nice. It's nice for a $30, and I was ready to give up buying those. But anyway, I'm going to just set out the hockey stuff. This was all I pulled from the hockey stuff. I don't really want to do videos anymore. I want to still buy cards and open cards. I'm going to go and watch people's videos. I'll have more time to do that. And I'll be able to participate in live streams and commenting on people. So I'm not going anywhere. I just kind of bored with doing the videos. Honestly, I thought that, and I know why. My production value is not good. And I did that on purpose because I'm lazy and I didn't want a production value. But I just thought that the channel would be kind of a little bit more people watching and stuff. I just thought that there was too many people who were just opening cards and not trying to have fun with it. And it didn't really work out, but I can say that I never one time begged anybody to watch my channel. I never went on Jab's family and said, hey, come check me out with a super chat. I never did any of that. I never asked for it. I wanted to put up videos and see if they were good enough for people to watch and continue to grow, but they're not, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. Met a lot of awesome people. Going to continue to probably get to know everybody better because I'll be able to go on all your streams and not miss any, not feel obligated to watch certain ones that people who just sign up, and it's just too much time. But anyway, so after I'm going to do this video in here, it's going to be a little bit long, but just watch it, check it out. This is my second to the last video. So once you see this video, there's going to be one more video, and it's going to be the retirement video. I'll probably be drinking. I'm going to have celebrity guests. I'm going to have a live band. Okay, none of those are actually going to happen. But we'll just have, it'll be a quick video. I may even rip something and give some shout outs, and we'll have a good time. So anyway, let's get going. So there's a fucking ton of these. There's one unopened pack of this hockey in there. A ton of the hockey. I don't think I kept any. I kept this because it was, wow, one of 65,000. It was just a Pronger. I thought that was a name that was decent. It's like not a die cut, but like a cell. So that was the only thing I kept in hockey. And there was a ton of these. I don't even want to see it. I'm going to have PTSD from seeing these hockey cards, but since it's an unopened pack. There's a referee, Bruce Hood, a referee, and there is a 90-year-old hockey player, former hockey player. This was the last known footage of him as he collapsed right after. And they even managed to have landscape. So this is like an old retire hockey stuff. These are just terrible. Just terrible. So I'm going to actually toss those in the trash. I'll throw this in my clothes. So back to the retirement thing. Whatever thing that I said I was going to send off to people. So I'm still going to honor that. I'm still going to be involved in the community. So I'll throw this in the hockey lot that I'm going to send out to somebody. Okay, let's start with baseball. I'm going to go quick because there was just a ton of baseball stuff. The bulk of it was baseball. The first thing is this little Cracker Jack Andre Dawson card. I'd seen these before, but I've never seen the gold colored one. So it brings its value from being 3 cents to 8 cents. So this, I just want to I didn't include everything. There were cards that I keep that I didn't even put in what I'm about to show you because there's just too much. So we're going to go through some Andre Dawsons here. Here's Greg Maddux. My problem with this lot was that it was unorganized, and one of the reasons it was because one of the boxes fell over in the back of my car and onto the street when I opened up the door. But they were also, the condition wasn't great in some cards, so if you see any crease or any crack, before I actually put these in with my regular collection, I go through and I see if I already have the card. I usually don't keep too many of them. And so if it's not meeting the standard, those were my Gracies. If it's not meeting the standard, it'll get tossed. So some Sosas. I've been getting a lot of Sosas lately. Some more Fleer Sosa rookies. Okay, so I'm just going to have to move some stuff around. Actually, I kind of didn't even want to do baseball first. I didn't get very much football, so I'm going to break in a minute and show football. Here's Paul Molitor. And there's going to be Robin Yount coming up, I believe. Robin Yount cards. I'm going to go through these quick. There's him riding his dirt bike. Robin Yount. Here's Boggs. There's a lot of Wade Boggs. I like these league standout cards. I've seen them before. I just hadn't seen them for a while. So this is the first collection I can honestly say. The guy searched it at the... What happened was, and I'll start telling that story, is when I showed up, the guy that he must be buying all this stuff from was there. And he was just starting to go look at it and see what he could get for it. And so let's break in with the football. So he was like, you know, it was like, hey, I got a collection for you, but I got to go through it. And I'm like, well, I gotta go to work. I can't come back till Wednesday. And he's like, okay, come back Wednesday. I had the roommate with me, and the roommate was causing havoc in the card store. But then, right as I was ready to wrap it up, he said, you know what? Let me look through it quick. I don't think he looked through it very well. He took some stuff out of it. I don't know what he took out for sure. But so here's some blue Drew Bledsoe classic. God, I hate classic cards. Here's Elway. Here's some Warren Moons. Just showing you the quick football. Some Deion Sanders. Some Emmitt Smiths. I usually don't get too many Emmitt Smiths when I find football stuff. 4 Marinos. Think about it. School's the ticket. Marino was notoriously known as not being very good in college, studying wise. They kept these Jerome Bettises, not because they were so rare with 45,000 of them, but just because there are some Jerome Bettis rookies in here. Here's Jerry Rice, Sports Illustrated for Kids, if you remember those. A couple, another Rice? Yeah, one more Jerry Rice. Some Papa Shula, Don Shula. There's a Howie Long. There's just an older Marcus Allen card. There's a lot of Raiders cards in there. Penisalo, Calma. I don't know what he's saying there. And then think about it. AIDS kills. Thanks, Howie Long. So in here, let me step this down real quick. In here was an unopened stuff. So I guess the Redskins must have won the Super Bowl before this. So this is an unopened Redskins set. And then there's one card in here. Yes, one card of Jim Kelly that's wrapped up. So there was a couple unopened things. We had that hockey pack. I'll show you another pack I got in a bit. So back to baseball. Back to baseball. And hang in there. We're going to get to some other stuff soon. So there's Deion. I got too many cards in my hand. Deion Sanders cards, which I love. Bo Jackson. Sandy, which I'm the only one who still hold on to Sandys. Ton of Sandys. Always a ton of Sandys because no one collected them. His brother Roberto. A lot of Roberto Alomar cards. Nolan Ryan. A lot of Nolans. More than I remember. Here's King Griffey Jr.'s 90 Bowman. Couple of those score. Here's some Bonds. Decent amount of Bonds. So kind of some nice cards with the Bonds and the Griffey Jr. and very collectible stuff to hold on to. I can't find it. What did I do with it? Hold on one second. Riveting stuff. One of the reasons I'm still One of the reasons I'm retiring is I provided riveting stuff like this. I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I found a Nolan Ryan 1983 tops in really good condition, so I put that in a top holder, and I don't know what I did with it. Here, we'll go with this deck right here. Burt Blyleven with the Smokey the Bear card. Oro playing golf. You knew that had to be there. A couple Wathams. Hoblitzel. Oh, say, can you see? Dwight Smith should have focused more on baseball. So I found this. I don't know if it's a set or not. This is a cutout from like a magazine, Little Big Leaguers. Jose Canseco, Tony Gwynn, George Brett, Nolan Ryan. There's Bo, Wade Boggs, a cool Todd Benzinger. And then these were the other ones in there that, Ozzie Smith, Joe Carter, a very angry Glenn Davis, and there's some others in there. So I'm sure they're worth absolutely nothing, but the stars at least I'll hold on to. Here is Danny Tartabull in what appears to be just an advertisement card for Pro Ultra like card holders, and he tells you that his favorite pastime is bodybuilding, as you see him pumping some iron. Thanks, Tartabull. Here is a miscut that I'm going to put in my miscut collection. You can see the white. I don't know if you can see the white up there. So not the greatest miscut, but I like it. So these were also magazine cutouts. They were not real cards. I was not faked out. And then a Jackie. So I usually don't keep stickers anymore, but I love these little sparkle stickers. There is a Wrigley Field Sparkle Sticker Stadium. So that's hard to say. I have not been drinking. So some more sparkles. This Fenway. There's Fenway. That's cool. Twins, Philly, some other little stickers. And here is a sticker of when the lights first came on at Wrigley. So that's cool. I just kept the ones with the Cubs in it. And then I kept those. Here is, this card was in there. That's an all-star card of Danny Flesh. He's in the West Los Angeles Little League. He plays catcher and infield. Handwritten in uniform number 12. And he only weighs 90 pounds. I don't remember hearing of Danny Flesh. Oh, there it is. There's the Nolan Ryan card. There's that Nolan Ryan 83 Tops card that I found and put in the thing. Okay. I was like, where the hell did I put that? So almost done here. Well, not really, but let's see what else we have here. I'll go through these quick. I want to get to the basketball. Tim Raines. Some of these cards were a little bowed. There's 2 Frank Thomas Topps rookie cards in there. Some other Franks. That's a Stadium Club members only. Carlton Fisk. A lot of Kirby Pucketts. We've all seen these cards before. But it's still nice to get them. It's better than not getting them. We are going to have really fire entertainment. I'm going to open this pack of 91 Fleer in just a minute here. There were 2 unopened packs of 91 Fleer, but I couldn't help myself, and I had to open the first one right away. Okay, so we got Mike Schmitz. Got a couple stickers in that I found. George Brett's, a lot of George Brett's. Tony Gwynn. Got a Tony Gwynn sticker. Yeah, Tony Gwynn sticker. Tony Gwynn's. Okay. So like I said, I'll go through these, and if the condition is not good, I'll toss them. If I already have a couple of them, then I'll just pick the best ones and send the other ones off to unsuspecting people in the mail. Here's some Glavins and Smoltzes. You don't want to see this. Here's some Cals. Here's 2 stickers of Cal. And then I forgot about that card existing. They do not look happy in this picture. So that was a card I didn't have, actually, of Cal, and that's a members only, or members choice. So some Ripkins. A lot of Ripkins. I forgot how many there were. So here's Mark McGwire. I'm just going through these again, see if there's any. So this Ricky is roached. The condition on this is bad, but I kept it just because it was still cool. You can see up there. So I'm going to toss this, but I just wanted to let you know I found a nice Ricky that is in the trash. Here's some more Rickies. Here's some Canseco's. Okay. 2 more stacks of baseball. Sorry. Oh, before I forget with baseball. This was in there too. I don't know what this is. It says it was at Target. 100 Years of Dodgers Baseball. Target exclusive. Nobody's on there. Well, Preacher Rowe, Terry Forster. Because when I think of greats, I think of Preacher Rowe and then Terry Forster and Mike Davis. So, Barry Larkin, Randy Johnson. I kind of regret starting to collect Barry Larkin because there's always a bunch of them. And I'm not really a Barry Larkin fan or anything. Here's the Mattingly's. I always love getting the Mattingly's. Mattingly Collect-A-Book. There was a couple Collect-A-Books in there. Collect-A-Book Clemens. The Collect-A-Books were a little beat up, so only because I didn't have them is probably the reason I'm hanging on to them. And the last stack of baseball. There's just tonnage in this. And this is, I'm not even going to go through all this. This is some of the lesser stuff. Well, we'll see here. Yeah. There's an Edgar Martinez card. There's a Barry Bonds, King Griffey Jr. Here's some cards from Score 92 where they have the player, the jersey, and then the player's name on back. Another Collect-A-Book. A Will Clark, that was for Clint. Sports Illustrated for Kids cutout. There's a Jason Giambi. There's so many 4 Sport Classic cards. I'm not exaggerating. They probably had 5 boxes of them in there, but most of them were garbage players, and they were all stuck together. So at first I tried going through it, and eventually I was taking all the stuck together packages. There's the Tim Salmon and just Craig Biggio. Taking all the stuck together packages and just throwing them in the donation bin. So that's all I have for this, unless there's something else I see in here. No. There's some Carl Yastrzemski's. There's Rod Carews, Larry Walker's. So don't have time to show them all. Let's look at the basketball. This is where I think that I had my best part of it at. I'll go through the early stuff first here. We got stuff falling over. Hold on. Let me save this. Like I was saying, some of the cards were bowing. And it made for, put one bowed card in the stack and they all fall over. Here's Hakeem Olajuwon's. There was a ton of these. Hakeem Olajuwon NBA Hoops, his gold card. So Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley's, a lot of NBA Hoops. See, that's dinged up there. Here's a Charles Barkley Fleer Pro Vision card. David Robinson, the Stay in School Celebration card. David Robinson. So there's the first stack. Here's some Magics. Oh, Karl Malone first. Karl Malone's. Karl Malone Pro Vision card. That's cool. Reggie Miller. Clyde Drexler books. There's a Wilt Chamberlain card. There's Will Smith, Jamming with Will Smith. I think I already had those. There's some Isaiahs. I don't normally collect Isaiahs, but I thought those were cool. So Alonzo Mourning. So in this there were about 3 or 4 of these packages of Upper Deck, like a rookie set, and they took out the same cards in all the packages. They left the Alonzo Mourning, but I didn't look to see who the rookies they took out were. I don't know. I don't care. So we all remember the NBA Hoops card of Mark Jackson, with the Menendez brothers courtside. So this one was damaged. I think when he went through quickly, he took out a couple of these Menendez brothers before he sold me the lot. Here is for John from Pass to Live. You just won Taco Bell, John, from the Lakers game. Congrats. So let me just flash this real quick. So I get this card. It says Shaquille O'Neal, and on the back it says promo. So it's in one of those, not the top holders, but the old ones that you had to use to send a PSA. I forgot what those are called. And the damn thing was so old it was yellowed. So it made this look like it was almost a refractor card, and you couldn't see. This is a handmade card. Someone cut out little pictures, but because it was in that dirty, old, disgusting yellow top loader thing, it looked like it was a real card, and I thought it was like a rare promo. So I was even like looking on eBay trying to find it and everything, and I couldn't find it. So then I finally looked at it a little closer at the back, and I'm like, that looks cut out. So I got fooled with the Shaquille O'Neal promo card. One more stack of basketball, and then I'll show you what I top loaded. So I collect B.J. Armstrong, my favorite player from Iowa. We got Dennis Rodman. We got Larry Birds. Oh, here's some Shaqs. Hold on. Here's a Shaq Classic that I found is actually a rookie card. It's not worth that much ungraded. Here's some Top Stadium Club Shaquille O'Neal's that I found. Scottie Pippins, a lot of Scottie Pippins. Patrick Ewing. I love those Provision of any sport, anybody. Patrick Ewing, Magic Johnson. Oh, there was David Robinson in there. There's some Magic. There's the Magic Provision. Oh, Patrick. So I got those mixed up at there. I think when I just knocked them over. So, oh, two things. This was in there. This was a case. This was a case that said Shaquille O'Neal gold card. It was empty. Look at the size of this thing. I'm gonna clean this off, take the sticker off, and put my Nevers Auto in there. This weighs about almost a pound when I weighed it. Just as comparison to the thickness of this pack. Okay, let me get some top-loaded cards out. So there is that Menendez brothers. This one's in good condition. I had another one of these already. They're not worth that much. They're just cool. I had another one, but I don't know where it is. So now at least I know I got one. And the rest of these are not all valuable. There's one or two cards that are a little banged up, but they're all Jordans. And as you can see, there were 37 cards in here that were either Jordan or Jordan related. So here's that Provision. I'm going to go through. Here's a Top Stadium Club. Here is a 91, 92 hoops, I think. Or 92, 93 hoops. Here's a Member's Choice. Here are two Jordan USA basketball teams. These actually go for a couple bucks. Here's a Jordan gold card from NBA Hoops. Here's where kind of a lot of the bulk comes from. So there's a couple different All-Star cards from 91 Fleer. And just Jordan, he's in the picture in here. And these all go for a couple bucks each. And then Jordan's in the picture. And then here he is, his card, the All-Star card. Here's his base card from Fleer. Oh, here's a Michael Jordan League Leaders card. I got a couple of those. So here's an air card, they call it a Jordan. So Michael Jordan had his jersey stolen before a game one time, and he had to wear the number 12 because, you know, Jordan's 23. So there's number 12. And Sam Vincent, they actually released this for Series 1 for NBA Hoops, but then put it on a different card of Sam Vincent for Series 2, just by himself. So this card's pretty hot right now. This card's going for about 20 bucks on eBay. You know, of course, you're going to see somebody sell it for a little cheaper, this and that, but recent listings. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I found 4 of the Sam Vincent cards. So here is more of the All-Star. So here's 4. I had to reuse some of the old top loaders I got because I ran out of top loaders. I've been sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I haven't left the house in a couple days. So Jordan's on the end of the bench there. There's a couple of those. This is the last part of it. So I almost put these in the donation pile. These are 1992 Upper Deck Fanimation, and it's a 5-card set. And here's Larry Bird, the Birdman. Here's Karl Malone, the Mailman, of course. Here's Dikembe Mutombo. Here is the Jordan Bird one. And then here's the Jordan one by himself. So I just saw these cartoon ones, and there's a couple little baggies of them. I'm like, I'm just going to throw these in the donation. And then right before, I was like, maybe I'll check on them when I saw the other Jordans. Like, this 5-card set, recently sold in the last couple days, $35. I got 1, 2, 3 complete sets of that. And then I got a couple extra, I think they're out of order, but I got a couple extra, 1 or 2 each of these of the Bird Jordan and then the Jordan. So I did a little adding up, and there was about $350 worth of Jordan cards, actually including this. The top-loaded cards, recently sold prices on eBay. So for $30, it was awesome. I didn't really have that much for Jordans before. Really excited to do this collection. I was ready to give up on buying any more of them, because I just figured that I wasn't going to get enough out of it because he was searching them. So let's go through this pack of 91 Fleer. How fitting to end the second to the last episode I ever do on camera with the pack of 91 Fleer. So I know it's a long video and absolute nothing. There was nothing in the pack. Were these searched? Were these fucking searched? 91 Fleer was searched. So anyway, just joking. So the next video that I do will be the retirement and the final video. We'll have a good time, and I'll talk to you then later.